And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And a quick out, number one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game.
And a superb diving catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom. Now the left fielder, number 47. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Roderick Arias. And now 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Next offering is outside.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there.
Top of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. No score here in the second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And now here is Austin Wells. Jones makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a little high.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Goldie makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's outside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ooh, nasty changeup right there. Down. Just had him out in front.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ripped to third. Tags the runner for one. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Cut on and lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. Relay to second, in there safely.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in, the second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question.
And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. One out, runner at second. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a ground ball. They get the tag on him, and that's 2. 3 runs for him. And we're back, and now it's going to be Cameron Eden. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's the speedy catcher. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the second baseman. That's out to center field. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2.
Oh, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today, but not before they're able to draw closer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
2
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Austin Wells. And a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. To second, 2. It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Josh Tiedemann. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Top of the zone for a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Paul Goldschmidt. That one almost got him.
Counts full.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Tags the runner for 1. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 outs. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, number 11. Hit in the air, left field. Volpe. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
The Yankees leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Number 74 into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. There's a 1-1. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Ball to strike. The pitch. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He hammers one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Line drive. And there's two down. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. To the right side. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the second baseman, number 12. And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
In the air, right field. Fair ball, and it gets by him. Around second now, as they still don't have it.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
Now fly ball to right center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves.
And here comes the Yankees. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Carlos Rodon.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play. Give him a...
Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run scoring. Number 70 taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He circles the bases. It's 6-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good.
Oh, now a great stop. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Yankees up by 3. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing.
Rob Zastryzny will take over here. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Oh, great stop. There's one.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. And now the first baseman, Tyler Hardman. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Next is the designated hitter. Right through there for a strike. Stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And foul ball. And the pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here's Stanton now. And it stays fair. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To first, first out in the top of the 8th.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bellinger on third. Stanton at second with 1 away. On the ground to third, base hit, 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score, 2 runs are in, and he's got a double, his 4th hit. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. To second with the throw, no chance to get back. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Now the left fielder off the mark there. And a count 2-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, that ends the inning. So we take a break. This one pretty well decided at this point. Brent Hedrick gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Arias tossed to second, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Roderick Arias. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Josh Tiedemann getting ready to hit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Patriots with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Now a chance for Spencer Jones. Manager out of the dugout. On the mound now, Ian Hamilton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hamilton is just 1 strike away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets under and pops it up. Chisholm. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're